We are back with another episode of Let's Play Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. I'm going to get that right at some point without saying Ace Attorney. But yes, last we left off we were looking for Espella, and we found a hidden wall that led to Diagon Alley. Except, not really, but you know. There's a lot of jokes you could make with the first prologue of Professor Layton in this game, considering we had a car and a tree, and now we have a hidden wall. But anyway, right, we were looking for Espella, and as you can see, she's kinda hanging out down here, so let's go ahead and pick her. Ah, Professor! Over there! What's this? Quickly! Let's get her on her feet! By doing a puzzle to get her back on her feet. This one is a pretty easy puzzle. It might take a little, like, eye coordination just to figure out which one works, but basically, you have to figure out which rope will not result in a knot when both ends of the rope are pulled at the same time. So, I would recommend putting up a memo pad if you have to figure it out. But for this one, the answer is going to be B.
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skills. That was indeed an intriguing puzzle.
Sure, whatever. Whatever, Layton. Espella, are you alright? Mr. Layton, it's really you. Mr. Layton, you really did come and rescue me. Of course. As I've said, it is the duty of every gentleman to save a lady in trouble. Thank you, Mr. Layton. It's my duty too, as an apprentice gentleman. Professor, I think they're coming back. I don't sense any immediate danger, but be sure to stay on your guard, Luke. Right! Now, let's hurry up and leave this place. There's no escaping them. Eh? Carmen tried many times to lead me away from the witches, but as you have seen, we were unable to escape them for long. Uh-oh. What should we do, Professor?
Hmm? Figure from before.
Professor, I can hear something. It's coming from the end of the corridor.
Just as I thought. Mr. Layton, if we stay here, they'll find us.
This is bad, Professor. They're getting closer and closer.
Please, at least, save yourselves.
Don't worry. There may be a way out of this. I have an idea. Please, leave this to me.
All right.
There's not much time, so listen carefully.
We're going to steal a plan from one of my rivals. Professor! They're nearly here! And there are lots of them! Okay, we should be all set. Let's get going, Luke.
Over the girl!
Just kidding!
So you enjoy playing silly little tricks?
Well, it seems you underestimated us.
You didn't think we'd just give ourselves up, did you?
So tell me, just who are you witches? And why are you so determined to capture Espella?
Fools. It's yourselves you should be more concerned about. Do you have any idea of what it means to involve yourself with that girl? It would seem not.
What do you mean?
The pair of you have unknowingly walked right into the middle of the story.
The middle of the story?
You will soon see what I mean. With your very own eyes.
Professor! She just disappeared!
I wonder what she could have meant by that.
I don't know, but I have a bad feeling about all of this. Do you think she's just trying to scare us because she lost?
At any rate, we should try to reach Espella. I know where that ship was heading. Let's head to the port and meet Espella when she arrives.
Right, and then we can give her back this book. Huh? Professor! The book! It's... Isn't this us, Professor?
Surely not.
Can I just say that this concept is still the coolest idea ever? Just how they can connect both the series together is through a little fairy tale. I quite like that. And we finished the first prologue. So now I believe we're going to go to Phoenix Wright. And there's still plenty of time left on this recording, so I'm going to go ahead and continue. You know, if this was played out of context, that would get really suggestive. Like, seriously.
Who's there? Is somebody there? Oh, it's probably nothing, but... Hey! What are you doing? Oh!
Well, shit. The English Turnabout. Ugh, I'm feeling queasy.
Come on, Nick. It's just like I said.
Oh, Maya. What do you mean?
You're such a worrywart. I knew you'd get a little jittery before the trial.
Oh my god, it's been so long since I voiced Maya. It's not like that, it's just... I didn't expect to have to stand in a foreign court.
Yeah, we don't know much about the court system here.
The Legal League of Attorneys would like this to be an exemplary case.
So that make you an exemplary attorney? I hope you don't infect any British lawyers with your nervous attitude.
You're making it sound like I'm a virus or something. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm a defense attorney. And this is Maya Fey, my, assistant of sorts. Of sorts? I guess I should explain why she's dressed up like that. But it's a long story, and we don't have the time. This is Phoenix Wright telling you to go and play his game, apparently. Although, I'm going to be quite honest, they really shoved the spirit medium thing aside a lot in this game. We've come to England on the Legal League of Attorneys exchange. I'm acting as a representative of the American Legal League. You know, they probably sent you because you don't ever seem to be busy. Thanks, Maya. We weren't supposed to stand in court, so we thought it'd be like a vacation. But here we are. As usual, we've been dragged to a strange case.
Hey, Nick! So, what do you suppose this trial is all about? What if it's this? Look, check out today's newspaper! Elusive jewel thieves at large in London. Scotland Yard on red alert. Wouldn't that be cool?
Ugh, Maya, don't get your hopes up. We're here on an exchange. It should be a simple textbook trial.
Really?
London's a big city. What are the odds of us getting a case like that?
Well, that's boring.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. How do you do? I am Miss Darklaw, teacher at the Alcott School for Young Women. Isabella, this man is your defense lawyer.
Where's that wind coming from?
Pleased to meet you.
Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Pleased to meet you. I'm Phoenix Wright, your attorney. Pleased to meet you? What's with this girl? Can't she hear me? Is this girl the defendant in today's case? That is correct. She's the pupil I'd like you to represent. She's pleading guilty, so there's not much you need to do. Pleading guilty? I suggest you accept the punishment proposed by the prosecution. What? What kind of a quest is that?
Espella? What are you accused of?
Espella, are you okay? Have you not received the case materials? No, we haven't, and we weren't told anything. That's quite typical. My, forgive me for this oversight. Here, this is the case file. Attorney! Defendant! The court hearing will begin now. Please proceed to the courtroom. Well then, I entrust Espella to you. Wait, what? No way! I didn't even have the time to look through the case file! Espella, please be a good girl and don't cause any trouble. Did she just mumble something?
I'm not a witch.
Creepy. Espella? What did you just say? Chop chop defense! Let's not keep everyone waiting. Okay. And so another trial begins. And as always, I've got no idea what's going to happen.
All right, let's do it, Nick.
Bless Ace Attorney characters with voices. Well, you know, besides yelling objections and hold it.
The court is now in session for the trial of Espella Cantabella.
The prosecution
prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
How about the defense? Are you ready?
Yes. Well, I guess you could call it ready, Your Honor.
I hear it's your first appearance in a British court.
Well, yes, that's right.
The Legal League of Attorneys Exchange, was it? Sounds like fun. Hope you're enjoying the sights. You can take it easy today. Don't worry, Prosecutor Flinch will take care of everything.
He's treating us like amateurs, Nick.
Oh boy, this looks bad. Can I really defend this girl?
Ah, I see. Well, since this is your first case here, I would ask you a few simple questions to make sure we're all on the same page.
Not sure if I want that judge voice. Oh, yes, that's fine by me. Dang, time to sink or swim. Yeah, let's do a little lower. Answer my question then, Mr. Wright. What is the name of the defendant? Espella? That would be Espella Cantabella, Your Honor. That is correct. Phew. That's the first hurdle.
I see you're terribly proud of yourself for answering that basic question.
Ugh. Let's move on to the next question. What is the nature of the offense? What crime is Espella accused of?
You know, Espella seems like such a timid girl. You'd think it's something minor like shoplifting?
Maybe. I wouldn't call it minor, though. Can't be anything major like that, large-scale jewel theft. Gee, it really cannot be, considering how many times we brought this up already. Please answer the question. Can you name the two offenses? There's two. Did he just say two?
Nick, think! What other petty offense could it be?
I don't know. I'm clueless about this case. We weren't told anything about it at all.
My. Could it be that our esteemed visitor left his common sense back home? All the evidence is in the court record. You haven't forgotten that, have you?
That's it. The court record.
Right! That's what you always refer to!
Oh no, I'm making everyone British. Or really bad British. The court record!
Touch the court record icon to view it at any time.
Yeah, it just slipped my mind. It must be the nerves. Well, for you guys to know, she's accused for theft and assault.
Okay, let's check it out! Touch court record!
The court record holds all the evidence from this case. I better take a look. I already did, thank you. Right, defense. You've had enough time to ponder my question. What is Miss Cantabella accused of? Theft and assault. Well, according to the case outline, it was theft and assault.
Indeed, what disgusting crimes.
Is that correct, defendant?
Yes.
No kidding. She doesn't look like a violent girl, at least not to me. Now that that's settled, Prosecutor Flinch, please briefly outline the case for the court.
Yes, Your Honor. The incident took place on a small freighter moored at the harbor on the River Thames. The freighter was carrying goods away from London. The defendant illegally boarded the ship and tried to steal some of its cargo. But she was discovered by a crew member and captured by the ship's security guard.
So she was caught red-handed. And she violently resisted when found by the crew member? Violently resisted?
Indeed, she picked up a steel pipe and hit a crew member on the head.
Sounds pretty vicious.
So that's the assault she's accused of. And what did the defendant attempt to steal from...
Oh, whoops, that's not flinch. To steal from the freighter.
A stuffed toy, Your Honor. It's the Metropolitan Police mascot, PC Badger. Oh, Nick! I want one!
I see that mascot made a career for itself in England. Who would have thought? I think we all have a clear picture of the incident now. The prosecution may begin.
The prosecution calls its first witness. Please bring him in.
There's something fishy about this trial. And there's something even fishier about my client. There isn't an ounce of expression on her face. I better keep my eyes wide open.
Witness, state your name and profession.
A ship is always at risk at every hour, minute, and second. That's where I come in. I am a peacekeeper, the one and only guardian to an otherwise defenseless ship. The name Smiles. Johnny Smiles, Security Guard Supreme.
Oh.
Yes. According to the police reports, the witness was patrolling the freighter on the night of the crime.
Yeah, I was. Patrolling the freighter, and my expertly trained eyes leave nothing unseen. I'll go blind if you keep smiling like that. Well, Mr. Smiles, we would like to hear your testimony. Describe what happened during your night patrol. Yes, sir! Ooh. Johnny Smiles will reveal all! Finding a Johnny Smiles voice. Witness testimony! Doo-doo! That night, I went on patrol as usual, ZZZ0. O. My keen ears latched on to some suspicious noise coming from the cargo hold. I sprinted at full speed to the cargo hold, but I was too late to stop the blow. The next moment, I captured the criminal. Expertly. Within seconds, I had established there was nothing out of order at the crime scene. And so, the woman you arrested was... It was the defendant, Espella Cantabella, sir.
And as per standard patrolling procedure, all lights were on and you saw her clearly. Is that correct, Mr. Smiles?
Yes, sir. I am an expert after all. Huh? Is that just me, or did he hesitate before saying that? The defense may cross-examine the witness. Yes, sir. Ugh, I'm starting to talk like that guy.
Let us see how skilled our visiting barrister is.
Yes. By the way, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Our cross-examination procedures should be the same as anywhere else. But just in case, would you like to have it explained to you? The cross-examine procedure. Should I ask for an explanation? Nah! I'm already an ace! No, thank you. I'm fine. I press the witness on all suspicious statements to gather information. And when there's a contradiction, I present evidence, just like I always do.
Okay, let's do it, Nick!
The defense may now cross-examine the witness. Whoops, that was not British. Awful habits of already playing Ace Attorney games, and everyone has a voice. Oh, look at that! We're back to exclamation points! Oh, that's like first game nostalgia. But anyway, we're gonna be pressing the first statement when he's talking about his patrol at ZZZO.
Hold it!
What's ZZZO? Ah, that's right! It's not something you'd know, not being a security professional. That's our special jargon. It's how we talk about the time in our trade. Let me get this straight. Mr. Professional, you're using letters to tell the time? See,
ZZZO stands for 2020, or 2220, which is 10:20 p.m.
Ah, British people with their military times. Right, so 10:20 p.m. That's very accurate. How can you be so sure about the time?
Well, that's when the TV show I always watch in the security room ends.
TV show?
I meant to do the rounds at 10 o'clock, but for a pro like me, it's just a guideline.
Or you just didn't want to do your job? That doesn't sound very professional.
Anyway, I was patrolling the ship, like I do every night. Your Honor, may I?
What is it, Prosecutor Flinch?
I would like to get the events straight while referring to this crime scene photo. The defendant and the crew member were fighting in the back of the cargo hold, is that correct?
Yes, sir! They were fighting right under that emergency light. Some items were spilling out of the broken crate.
Indeed, that crate was broken by the defendant with a steel pipe. Incidentally, the items we can see spilling out are stuffed toys depicting London's own police mascot, PC Badger.
I see. The crime scene photo shall be added to the court record. Thank you. That's what we needed to present something. The witness may continue his testimony. Alright, now we are presenting, I think, at the last statement. Because we needed that photo. There was nothing out of order at the crime scene. So let's present the crime photo.
Objection!
You're saying that there was nothing out of order in the cargo hold. Well, that's a bit funny. Huh? The point is, one of the crates in the cargo hold appears to have been tampered with.
Objection!
That the defendant must have smashed it. With the pipe, nothing odd about it.
Please take a look at the crime scene photo. There's this broken crate where the fight took place, but also there's another crate here that seems kind of strange, don't you think? This crate, still sitting quite a distance away from where the fight took place, appears to have been forced open. Isn't this the sort of thing a security guard should immediately notice? You testified that you established there was nothing out of order at the crime scene. So how come you didn't notice something so obvious? Oh, that Egyptian theme. Ah!
Order, order! That's certainly a serious oversight. Particularly for someone claiming to be an expert.
Objection!
Whether the witness is an expert or not, there's no relevance to this case. What matters is that he saw the defendant hit the victim with a steel pipe.
Hold it!
What you just said? I'm afraid I can't let that slide. Excuse me? I am an expert guard, focused, thorough, precise, a true profession. A professional. To prove it, I will testify once more. You're all dying to know why I ignore that one crate, huh? What?
Very well, the witness shall continue his testimony.
What excuse do you think he'll come up with, Nick?
Oh man, this text is so slow. Who knows? I've got a bad feeling about this, though. Oh boy. Well, we'll find out what he's going to be testifying next in the next video. Because we are at the almost at the 30-minute mark. So, I'll see you guys later.